tonight, that outside line, it looked like you found it late and you stayed with it, and you took it to Chris, and then you held off Brent. So what did you find in that top line tonight?
Well, I think it was just track prep. The track was pretty equal tonight. It didn't really seem to matter where you're at, and they kind of were all stuck down on the bottom and things. And I knew that if I didn't get to probably the lead before Brett, I didn't know if I'd be able to get him. So it was just run as hard as you can. We blistered the right rear, so we got to figure out what to do about that later. But I mean, it's great. We lost a good friend this winter, or at the end of last year with Jack here, and we miss him dearly. So this one's for him. He'll be smiling up top, that's for sure.
You know, Chris jumped out. You know, he had the pole. He looked great in the heat. And then he had the pole, and he was just putting length, and everybody caught up with him on the caution. Did you think you were going to catch him tonight?
I didn't know, because I didn't realize he was that far out. Because you know, you get racing, you don't. I thought the guy in second was the leader, and he was so far out, and it's tough. I had that happen in New Egypt earlier this year. We led 58 laps and a couple restarts at the end, and here comes Stuart freezing on the bottom to beat us. And you lead so many laps, you're not going to move. There's no reason to move. You never see a guy beside you, and by the time he saw me, it was a little too late. I think the bottom just got a little bit slower on entry, and it's just unfortunate for him. It's just because he was leading. If he was probably on second or third, he would have moved around, and maybe we would have never got him. But it's just, you know, it goes that way sometimes.
And then when it mattered most, you held off the legend. You held off Brett. How tough is that to do? And what's it like to, you know, beat him to the finish line?
Anytime you can beat anybody in any type of racing anymore, it's tough. And especially Brett, he's this is his favorite place, and it's Vinny, our car, Vinny Salerno's favorite place too. So it's I think we just. Takes me a few laps to get going. We blistered the right rear, and I just think it wouldn't fire good. But I don't know how close he was before the yellow, but I hated to see the yellow. And then when I saw him beside me, I'm like, man, I better. I didn't know where to go. When I saw him beside me, I figured if I could get to the bottom in 3 and 4 at the end, I didn't think he'd roll me. So it just, you know, one of those deals. We happened to hit it right tonight, and last night we didn't. So it's good that we had 2 nights of racing.
And then give us a shout out to those all-important sponsors.
Oh, there's so many to mention. I mean, it's I don't know them all half the time, but I thank them all equally, and I know faces and a little bit of names and stuff, but I don't want to miss anybody. So I just want to say thanks to everybody. This is a joyride. I don't get to drive it much, but it's fun when we put it up front.